This is 2 Minutes Together, a ministry of Central Lutheran Church. I'm Vicar Ben. This week is Pentecost, the celebration of when the Spirit descended upon the early church, and the miraculous moment where people who'd come from all over the world, including beyond the Roman Empire, come together in one community, and they're able to communicate. The Spirit fills all of them. And when they speak their language, those from other nations hear it in their own language. It's a miraculous moment where communication is possible beyond the boundaries of any nationality, any language system. We should contextualize this, though, of course, because in the Roman Empire, there was a common language that Rome simply assumed that you could communicate in, namely Greek, and sometimes Latin, but usually Greek. And what we might even imagine that those people who came from all over the world and came to Jerusalem for this festival of weeks, which is what Pentecost actually is, would actually be able to communicate together. They'd be able to interact in some way. So why is it important that this happens? Because something is being said here in the book of Acts chapter 2. That it's not required for people from all these different nations to translate who they are into another language, into Greek. They don't have to accommodate into this larger universal language, whatever that means. Instead, the Spirit and the gospel comes to them where they are, in their own spaces. They hear from the community of God in their language. And then they will go back into their communities and share that same gospel, share that experience again in their language. It comes to them. It is where they are. Sure, there was a practical possibility to speak Greek, but that theologically, what this is saying is that you are one community together. You are able to connect and meet one another together. Your spirits can be united and embedded in one another, or maybe indwelled in one another. You're one people in one Christ. This is 2 Minutes Together. I'm Vicar Ben.